Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. So today we're going to be doing a mini-quest called Tortle Combat. It's a interesting little mini-quest that I don't think it's a coincidence it requires exactly 28 slots of your inventory. I think they did that on purpose. Kind of annoying, really. I like to have extra space. But anyway, so, yeah. To start this mini-quest, we just gotta talk to this guy here. Which I don't know if this is a new character, or if they just added a za to the end of his name for this mini-quest. Hi, Pete. Oh, hello, KaBob. How did you know it was me? You have a very distinctive gait. Who else would you be? I suppose I do. I'm in disguise, so no one asks me to post anything on my day off. I'm pretending to deliver pizza so I can engage in my favorite pastime. Which is... delivering pizza. That seems very similar to your day job. They're worlds apart, KaBob. For a start, most post isn't this warm. It also doesn't smell that good. The smell is different too. Hey, see, I predicted it. Anyway, I need your help. We received a request via Carrier Rat for a pizza in this location. The client is in the sewer somewhere, and I'd rather not drag my jawbone through the muck. Can you take the pizza down into the manhole for me? What, you're not just gonna leave it at the door? Come on. We get all these items, we got all those. Get all those rewards. Sounds cool. Taking a pizza into a sewer sounds like my idea of a good time. Glad you see it that way. You don't currently have room for the pizza. Come back when you do. See, this is the garbage. They made you need 28 items, and now we don't have room for quest items, so I'm going to have to drop something. What do I drop? What is the least useful item here? I don't even know. I'll drop the law runes, and hopefully I can keep them. There you go. You are looking for a creature named Wolfgang. He and his friends are Tortles. Alright. Down we go. Alright, so where is Wolfgang? I don't actually know. Is there a way to find out? Not really. I mean, are they going to be over here? I don't remember what was over there. That's where I'll look, at least. It looks a little fancy. This has got to be it, yep. I was thinking they didn't really use this area for anything, so it must be new. Alright, so here's Wolfgang the Tortle. Supper is on, is it? Excellent work. Hand it over, would you? So, what on Giln are our 5 Tortles doing in a place like this? It is quite a peculiar story, actually. For a long time, we were on an island out in the middle of goodness knows where. It was a lovely place, much brighter than here. Wow, they all got trapped. Huh. Well, that was unexpected, I guess. So can all Tortles talk, or are these just, you know, they just managed to catch the 5 that could? Being trapped and teleported here sounds like quite the ordeal. It has been a bit of an adjustment, I can tell you. Alfred has not been the same since. He does look worse off than the rest of you. I am certain he will pull through, though. He is a real trooper. When we were back home, I witnessed him win a... Truel? I don't know what a Truel is. Against a giant jellyfish and Crassian. What is a Truel? Okay, I'm not supposed to know. A 3-way duel. A battle of skills and wits. As you can tell, our trip to the Abyss has made communications a bit easier too. I haven't felt this eloquent for a while. You are remarkably well spoken compared to most of the creatures I've seen hunted. People hunt Tortles? That is barbaric. Let's see, we already said these things, didn't we? Why haven't you left the sewer? The ladder that leads to the light has presented a significant challenge. We shall conquer this foe eventually, but for now our home is here. Alright, what will you do now? I have actually been working on a plan. Our newfound clarity has revealed to us that this place is a little more hostile than we would all like, so we need to toughen up a bit. There were some powerful-looking warriors on our island, the Death Lotus, I think they were called. Not nice people, but they were well-practiced, which is exactly what we need to be. So what is the plan? Step 1, improve our agility. Step 2, improve our speed. Step 3, arm ourselves. As such, I would like us to found a training dojo here as our new home. You seem a capable adventurer type. Could you give us a nudge in the right direction? Sure. Excellent, thank you very much. The first thing we need is some equipment to train on, particularly items that will help with our agility. I placed a contract with an estate agent for the construction of some equipment. As of yet, it has not arrived. Would you mind hurrying the estate agent along for us? Of course. Oh wow, what just happened with the lighting there? Hopefully my log runes are still there, but that conversation did take a little while, so I'm not completely confident that they will be there. We can hurry along a little bit, I guess. I'm having troubles with my keybinds, where sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Ever since I had to reinstall Windows, it's not been as consistent as it used to be. I don't really know. Dang it, they're gone. Oh well. I know for a fact that I don't need them for the first section of the quest. We'll be able to use up, I think, like the planks and stuff before we need them. So then I can just go get 2 more. Or summon the wolf that can give them the lore hound. Alright. Tortle combat. I don't suppose you have a contract request from Varrock Sewers, have you? Ah, so the culprit finally shows their face. What do you mean? Rats. I keep getting rats offering me formal contract requests. Day and night. Have you tried selling a house after a rat approaches you with a letter at a viewing? It has never come up, no. Have you tried to sleep after a rat wakes you up with a memo? I don't think my client realized this would cause you such an issue. Well, tell your client I don't want their business. Okay. And get rid of these rats. What rats? I don't see any rats in your house. Kind of hard to get rid of something that's not there. Anyway, back down we go. So that explains why we need all these things. We're going to have to build their stuff ourselves. I was going to say, he'd probably have an issue with the fact that they don't actually own the sewers. You can't really do work on a place if the people requesting the work don't own it. That just seems like a bad idea. You should probably stop sending rats to the estate agent. Why? It is not considered good form to send rats to chase people down with formal letters. This new world will take some getting used to. So the estate agent won't help us? I'm afraid not. Who usually does his contract work for him? I'm not sure, but I'm certainly capable enough. A startling and useful coincidence. Then I must ask, can you construct our training equipment? How could I say no to that face? Through the formation of mouthwords. Yes, I'll help. We will clear some space for you to build in. These things are really good at, doing stuff for animals with no hands. What sort of equipment do you want? Something to fight, something to climb, something to swing on, and something to balance on. Have you tried any of those actions before? Absolutely not. They sound dangerous. I'm sure you will get the hang of them soon. I should probably survey the area and see where I can fit things in. Alright, so, obviously that's going to be a thing right there. Yes, I will build that equipment right now. Alright. This thing looks like a thing. I will build that equipment right now. I will build this equipment right now. And what is the last one? Ah, balance beam. Wow, we can make that giant beam with just this many planks. Alright. Well, before we continue on with the quest, I'm gonna... I'll just summon the Lorehound. I think you can get multiple law runes from the Lorehound, right? I believe that to be the case. That was why I chose the law runes to give away. Interact, take supplies, emergency law runes. Yep, 2. Perfect. I'll get rid of him before he annoys me with his constant noises that they make way too often. I have constructed all your equipment. This is wonderful news. Thank you very much. This equipment will improve, not approve, our agility substantially. I'm glad you like it. I myself got Agility 101 recently, during the Yak track. That completes step 1 of the plan. Gustav had an idea on how we can tackle step 2. Would you mind having a chat with him? Oh, we actually have to talk to one of the others. Alright, Gustav. Hello, I'm here to help with improving your speed. Yes, excellent. I would actually like to harness some of the energy that teleported us here. What do you know about teleportation tablets? How does a Tortle know about magic tablets? The rats all had interesting things to tell us since we appeared here. I find these rodents to be disturbingly well informed. So how does a teleportation tablet help you? I would like to make a short-range version so we can catch up to people and make daring escapes. That's actually a pretty good idea. So along with your speech, your trip to the Abyss has gained you a deep understanding of runes, has it? Not at all, but as I understand it, you adventurers just rub items together until you make something useful anyway, so how hard can it be? That's very comforting. Would you mind finding me some materials to work with? I need 2 runes used for teleportation, some soft clay to mold the tab, and something to calibrate with. The calibration subject needs to be living and weigh the same or more than us. Can't one of your friends do it? Oh goodness, no. I could not ask them to take that sort of risk. I suggest you find us a nice, docile, plump rabbit. Granny Potterington might be able to help us with that. Luckily, I already had one in my storm barn. I don't think I really need it that much, because I have a bunch of common brown rabbits, like 3 of them. Wonderful! Bring the items back when you have them. So, I don't know if I get Clover back after this, but, you know, I don't really care that much. Alright, have you acquired those items yet? What did I need that I don't have? I got the runes. Got a Tortle-sized rabbit, unless Elder is too old. Or do I have to actually go there? Really? I guess I can't use the one that I already had. Which I guess means I get to keep it. But, you know, when they said that the quest required a rabbit, I kind of assumed that they wouldn't just give you the rabbit as part of the quest. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and store Clover back in here. Oh, great. Never mind. I don't feel like dealing with that. Nice to see you, my little cherry tomato. Oh, I found some beans down the back of the sofa. Here you go. What? I don't know what's going on there. Okay, do you know anything about fattening rabbits? Oh, do we need to fatten this rabbit then? Okay. Are you entering them into an animal show, dear? Yes, let's go with that. How plump are we aiming for? Tortle-sized, please. Tortle-sized? That's a tricky one. Unless... Yes, it's time. Be a blueberry and get me a dense honeycomb and a KaBob, would you? The KaBob was easy, I had it in my bank. This dense honeycomb. You can't buy rosemary at reasonable prices. I had to buy the seed from Draenor Market, grow it, and then make the honeycomb myself. It was very annoying. That's why this episode's a little later than it's supposed to be. Actually, I have those on me. They are standard farming supplies after all. Have you been looking at my special recipe book? Such naughtiness. Alright. There you go, dear. Give that to a common brown rabbit. Better make it an adult or elder rabbit. I wouldn't like to feed that to a youngin'. I'm not sure if I want this to work or not. I got very distracted during this conversation because they're working on my neighbor's apartment. Because they moved out. Alright. So now we have a fat rabbit. Oh, It's literally called a plump rabbit, so that's cool, I guess. Let's get back over to the old grain exchange. Yeah, I'm concerned because usually whenever people move out, you get a few days of hammering noises and stuff as they upgrade things, replace carpet, whatever. So it could be very annoying, especially for recording. But, you know, it's one of those things. I'm more concerned about new neighbors later on, and if they could be noisy, since my recording room is directly against their apartment. So that's the big concern. But hopefully it's not an issue. Otherwise I will have to record in the middle of the night. Right, where are we going? We're going over here. I'm glad I was wearing my farming outfit so I could get all the effects from visiting the farm. And get the faster growing and stuff, because I'm actually keeping up with the farm. Trying to get my farming levels up. We're at 109 right now. I don't know if that's higher than I was before or not. I know I gained a level at some point. Alright, right. I need to, did you just say feeling 107 again? How old are these things? They get hunted constantly. Have you acquired those items yet? I have them all right here. Fantastic work. This tablet is nice, but what happened to my rabbit? It is gone. Where? If my calculations are correct, I have sent it to a secluded forest. And if they're not, that is best not to think about. Would you mind passing on the tablet to Edvard? He offered to test it for us. I thought you said you couldn't ask your friends to take that risk. I did not ask, he offered. I guess that is fine then. Also, we already tested it once, so you know. Edvard. Hello, have you made the tablet yet? Yes, it's right here. Then it is time. This is a small step for Tortle, but a giant leap for Tortle kind. But that's not Edvard. He's gone. That wasn't Edvard. Why did... You know what? Whatever. I knew we should have calibrated it with a better Tortle substitute. This is an unprecedented disaster. However, we cannot let it impede our progress towards a safer existence. Gustav will continue to perfect our teleportation device until such accidents are made impossible. Meanwhile, please reconvene with me to discuss our next step towards becoming capable warriors. Alright. Where'd the tablet go? Wasn't it right there? One cannot expect to make great steps in life without falling on one's back and struggling to get up for a few days straight. I am certain young Edvard will be just fine. It is not his first time being magically ripped away from his home now, is it? I suppose not, but are you sure you wouldn't like to... do not worry yourself. He will surely be back in training with us in no time. In the meantime, could you convene with Johan regarding step 3 of our plan? He has been fruitlessly waiting for a weapon shipment. Is that what these buckets, which I forgot to fill with sand, are for, or did I already use the sand? I guess I already used the sand. Hello, friend. Could you be of aid in the matter of retrieving a weapon shipment I ordered? Sure, I assume you haven't figured out how to leave the sewers yet? Indeed, as shameful as it is. But no matter, there is a collection of exquisite martial instruments waiting for us with the arms-dealing dwarf Hofoot Hand? I don't know. You can find him at the Grain Exchange in Varrock. I'll be on my way then, climbing up the ladder to the surface with my human hands. You will surely stop making such offhanded comments when we are better armed. Yes, sure. Alright, to the old Grand Exchange we go. Alright, so has this guy always been here? Is it? I know there's a trading dwarf somewhere. Is it? That's always been his name? I just never noticed. Hello! What? Oh, hello. I was deep in thought. Did you say something? I'm here to pick up the weapon shipment for Johan. Wait a moment. I thought that one was already picked up. Someone was here for that a few hours ago. Short one, no taller than me. was sporting quite the fur and had a tail to boot. As soon as he took the weapons, it was like he disappeared in an instant. Is he not with you? Not that I'm aware. Oh boy, terribly sorry about that. Well, I could offer you a similarly prestigious set of weapons in place of the one that was ordered. What do you think? Don't you have anything more martial? Sorry, friend. Next shipment will be a while. Either way, we should be grateful. Either way, should be grateful. I just gave you some quality items for free. Thank you. Great doing business with you. Alright, so he gave them away to someone else. Too bad. Now we got some free junk that he didn't even want. Alright. We can check the weapons. Junk, critters, rust, and things that could be considered weapons if you squint. See, I thought I saw a Chinchompa in that icon, and it was. It was most definitely a Chinchompa. Alright, well, continuing on. This is a pretty long mini-quest, honestly. It's longer than some quests. Alright. Down the old manhole we go. I wonder if there'll ever be a sequel. I don't really know what prompted the creation of this mini quest. It just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know if it was just like someone having some fun or what. Alright, back through here. Alright, Johan. Have you received the weapon shipment yet? I have a weapon shipment. You are unsurpassed when it comes to doing slightly irritating work in the world outside these sewers. To show my gratitude, I will present you with a fun fact. Did you know that turtles cannot read human facial expressions? Fascinating, is it not? Well, that's a relief. Anyway, what should I do with these weapons now? Since you have been so friendly to us, stranded and desperate as we are, I believe it should be your honor to pick which weapon each of us should receive. Since the union of a warrior and their weapon is for life, only a perfect match will do, thus please make sure you choose correctly. That seems like less of an honor and more of an extra chore. I see that you are delighted. Alright, so, let me see here. I don't actually know anything about, the Ninja Turtles, so I don't know. I'm sure that that's probably how you figure it out, unless you ask them, is just knowing, which one's a reference to which person. Anyway, I've got a guide. It tells me what to do, and we want to give Johan an old rake handle. That's not an old rake handle. The length of this instrument is excellent for engaging foes from far away. I shall take it. Alright, now Wolfgang. He gets cutlery. There it is. These are marvelous. Their smoothness and shine is perfect for me. Thank you kindly. Alright. Weird Alfred. He gets a Chinchompa. Maybe these aren't references. Alright, he didn't even talk. And he gets the Dwarven Army Axe. Oh, he gets the best one. This should do it. Everyone seems happy with their weapon. I should talk to Wolfgang to check if they need anything else. Yes, I'm talking to myself here. Is everyone happy with their weapons? Delighted, thank you. I think our dojo is ready for its opening night. Would you mind giving us some privacy while we try out everything? Of course not. Alright, so is this going to be a disaster or a success? What's going on? Can I open my eyes? We have finished equipping ourselves. I have something for you. Alright. They got equipped. That's all they did. It is important that our identities remain a secret from our enemies for any enemies we make with our newfound abilities. Gustav kindly created these hoods for each member of the team. The loss of Edvard means we do have one spare. So I would like to gift you this, KaBob, a hood designed for creatures of subtlety and grace such as ourselves. Take it as a gesture of thanks for your aid. Do not fret, one size fits all, Tortle and human alike. And there we go, that is the completion. We get a good amount of construction XP, a terrible amount of everything else. Alright, let's go ahead and get some free XP and skills. I mean, technically the 1k farming XP is the most useful one. The other two I don't need, but I do need farming XP, that's for sure. But anyway, we get a cosmetic override, but you know, I don't really ever care about those. But yeah, that is a mini quest complete. I will say that this was actually a really good mini quest. One of the, I think I said this about Heartstealer too, but one of the better small quests that they've made recently. I think they've definitely upped their quality since they made something like the slime quest and things like that. There were a few bad small quests, but overall they've been doing some high quality small quests in recent years. You know, we got the cream cheese one and all that. I've been having a good time with the small quests. It'd be nice to get some good big ones as well, but getting the small ones is nice, and I do have big ones left to do. So overall, no complaints from me about this mini quest, except that it did require one too many items. That's the only thing I would say. Maybe they could have done one less plank or something so that you could hold the pizza while having everything else. Because clearly they designed it such a way where you could have exactly 28 items, but then they required one extra. So it's all a bit silly. Anyway, so yeah, that is mini quest complete. There's only one other thing I would like to do in this episode, just a little bonus thing. You may have noticed this red exclamation mark. I've been hard at work since the last episode, and we are done with the Yak Track with 17 days to go. I actually finished it last night, but I didn't have the rosemary, so I didn't record this episode. But yeah, we get all these things. Honestly, it's just mostly cosmetic stuff for the last one. Get a couple smoldering lamps, but that's not too exciting. Some bonus XP. Let's claim it. I've never completed one of these before, but I guess there's no real special fanfare to it. It's just done. I still have 5 skip tokens left, which I really didn't expect. So that's pretty cool. And of course we have this. Do I have enough bonus XP? I don't know how much it's going to use, honestly. Let's see. We do have plenty of space. Can use that again. I am so close now to a herblore level. I almost just want to get it real quick. Let's do that. You know, I never spend my oddments, so we can figure out where they're at. Right, they're in the currency pouch. Got a lot of oddments. Oh crap, I need to do that. 1 second. I don't show this off anymore ever since I changed it. Usually I'd have already used it, but not this time. Alright, so, ooh, 75% off lamps too. I don't know how many lamps we'll need. I'm gonna start off, well, how much XP did I need? 40. I feel like I'm gonna need 3, and they're cheap, so, wow, I could buy a lot of those. I think there's a limit now, though. But anyway, this should be a good amount of XP, right? Yeah, there we go, 108 on camera, hooray. It's rare for me to level up on camera nowadays with how high everything is. It's not really an exciting level or anything. There's nothing I really want from higher levels of herblore. It's not like farming or dungeoneering or archaeology or invention where I actually want the skill for something. I'm just tossing XP in herblore because I don't want to train it. But yeah, so I'm getting close to Invention 120, that's for sure. It's good times. I just realized I've had my interface in my ugly AFKing mode. It's supposed to be like this, but you know, this is just a mini quest. It's also supposed to be locked. I don't know why it was unlocked. Sometimes I hit the keyboard shortcut for that, which I don't even know what it is, but sometimes I hit it on accident and it unlocks, and then I don't notice because I'm smart. But anyway, let's go ahead and add these oddments. I don't know what skills I want to put these in. I've been kind of throwing them around in all the skills that I need, except dungeoneering because I already have a lot in dungeoneering. I try to keep some in the herblore so that I can use smoldering lamps. So I think that's a good distribution there. But anyway, this is enough post-mini quest rambling. I think next episode might be a court case because I have had one of those sitting around in my bank for a little while. I also have some clue scroll caskets that I need to open up because I did a bunch of clue scrolls. Well, not a bunch, but I did a handful of clue scrolls as part of the Yak track. Because anytime the clue scroll option came up, I did it. So yeah, that is what you can look forward to for the rest of the month probably. We do have an Easter event coming up, I think next Monday. So we'll definitely be checking that out as well. That would be the 29th, I believe. Other than that, there's not been updates because of the account-related issues that thankfully I seem to have avoided, at least on my 2 accounts that I actually play on regularly. Any of my other accounts hadn't even logged in since, I think it was, what, February 4th, February 8th? Whatever day it was that they lost the save stuff for and have to recover. That's my only 2 accounts that would have been affected weren't, so I got lucky there, but it has affected, you know, the game as a whole, and it's very unfortunate. It's very scary, honestly. Hopefully they improve their backup systems as a result of this, because there really should be, I would say at the very least, weekly account backups for every single account. That would be like the bare minimum, I would say. Not monthly or bi-monthly, I don't even know. I think they lost more than a month of progress, right? Definitely at least 1 month. But anyway, yeah, that is enough of that. I will see you guys later. Bye.